Hi, my name is Maya Jeans, and today I'm going to persuade you guys about why it is better to eat at home instead of eating out. Have you ever bought fast food and thought to yourself, was this really worth it? Maybe it was because the food was more expensive than you expected it to be, or maybe it was because it wasn't that good and poorly made. Regardless, there are many reasons for why fast food should not be your first choice. Even though some say that it is convenient to eat out, I think that eating at home is more beneficial. First, I'm going to get into how eating in is healthier. Eating at home is healthier than eating out. You have better ingredients at home and less risk of getting foodborne illnesses like E. coli. For example, we eat breakfast at home instead of going to a restaurant like Cracker Barrel, and my mom knows what she's putting into the food. You are able to clean and prepare vegetables, fruit, and meat yourself. That way, you know exactly what is going into your food. So right now, my mom has prepared for me a Mexican style dish, and it has meat and vegetables in it. It's very good. It's delicious. You know, if it has too much salt or sugar, sodium and sugar intake can be controlled. Health issues like obesity, diabetes, and heart disease also can be prevented. According to a journal article from Harvard Men's Health Watch, it's no secret that being overweight and having obesity are big problems in the United States. At present, 2/3 of all Americans need to lose weight, and the number of overweight children and adults is growing at an alarming rate. In another article from Harvard Middle School, heart disease remains the leading cause of death, and obesity rates have grown from 30.5% in 2000 to 42.4% in 2018. Adopting a healthy diet can help combat both of these, but only an estimated 22% of Americans follow the American Heart Association's dietary recommendations. Now, let's move on to an economic aspect. Eating at home is more cost effective. It's less expensive to eat at home because you shop for your own ingredients and the ingredients last longer. When you cook at home, you can have leftovers, which spreads the meal out for days. Let's say you cook turkey and pasta for dinner. After the pasta is gone, you can use the turkey and extend it out over a 3-day period. You can make a sandwich with it and add other ingredients like tomato with a hint of pepper and oregano and take it for lunch the next day. My mom also prepared for me a turkey sandwich, and it has tomato and oregano on it. It's really good. Okay. Andrew Lisa, an award-winning journalist, writes, in the most recent Consumer Price Index report, the index for food away from home rose 8% over the last year. Full-service meals cost 9% more than 12 months ago, and the index for limited service meals rose by 7.2%. But what exactly does eating prepared meals outside the home cost the average person? In a lot of cases, it's thousands of dollars a year that would be better spent elsewhere. Moving on to my third point, when you eat at home, the food tastes better. When you or someone living with you knows how to cook, eating at home is a much better option. After all, there is nothing like a home-cooked meal. Food is sometimes just not that good anymore as it was years ago. Also, depending on who is cooking, you can eat all you want. In conclusion, I think that there are numerous reasons why one should eat at home instead of out. Eating at home Eating out can be unhealthy, expensive, and sometimes not that tasty. It can make you wish that you went home and cooked instead of spending money on something that ended up not even being worth it. Although there are benefits to eating out, like convenience or maybe a delicious meal, I think that the bad outweighs the good. Thank you for listening to my presentation.